All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. I am Harlequin. You are watching the scReddit Open number 6, Game 2 between Vequeth and Lulzury. Had a really annoying design flaw disconnect in that last game. For those of you who missed it, Lulzury, during a brief moment of lag, Lulzury, while selecting all of his larvae, hit S, disconnected from the game instantly. So that's just a terrible design decision by Blizzard that just every now and then crops its head up and just sucks a little bit. So moving right along though, remaking that match, we have got exact same game again, Lulzury in the north position and Vequeth in the south position. So things are looking good here. Got a good bunch of viewers in the stream so far. I've been able to keep my eye more or less on the chat, but feel free to throw questions out if I don't see them. And we always have a little bit of downtime in here. So during this beginning, I'd love to give a shout out to both Feargorm and to Steve Z, who are both Reddit StarCraft subreddit mods and who set all these tournaments up. So this is the StarCraft Reddit Open, which is a weekly tournament, and it's open to anybody. You should check it out. They do a great job setting up the brackets, setting up the IRC channel, and all that fun stuff. And they're both just fabulous gentlemen and scholars and all that sort of stuff. So if you see them online, give them a shout out. Good guys. Do a great job setting this stuff up and just kind of chilling back and getting it all going. Makes it really easy for me. I get to sit back here and they throw great players at me and I get to jibba-jabba like a monkey on caffeine about them. So all is well. We've got Vequeth here. It looks like he's got a 12 gate going up. Pretty standard opening, pretty much what we saw from him last game. And Lulzury is working his way towards 15 drones. I'm assuming he's going to get a 15 gas and then a 14 pool. And open up with wings again and maybe even go right back into, he's got, there's the 15 gas. And maybe even go right back into mutas again. We'll have to see. I always feel like I'm a pretty lazy guy. There's the pool. And I feel like, yeah, I could get roaches and hydras in this map, but God, they have to walk all the way here, and they're so slow, and I don't have creep, and it's just so painful. And so it's like, or I could just get mutas. So I always feel like this map, if you're lazy, you kind of want to go mutas, but we'll see. I kind of like this little opening chomp here. This can be very threatening sometimes, too. This is a good fake-out move anyways, but so he's going to bite down on this pylon here and take the shields away. You can pretty much get the shields all the way down to 0 by the time the first Zealot comes out of here and punches you in the face. Cybernetics core going up, first Zealot getting Chrono boosted out of there. But a lot of times, not a lot of times, but potentially your 6 pool rush or 10 pool rush or whatever could have 6 lings here. And if this thing is already out of shields when the lings show up, they take it down and depower your gateway and then fight off your Zealot, and you're in a lot of trouble. So that's kind of interesting. But even if you're not planning on doing that, it's kind of fun just to do it anyways, just to freak them out and make them consider it. Because maybe he wouldn't have chrono boosted that Zealot if he hadn't been chewing on his pylon. So, if you've got the APM, you might as well do it. You could benefit from it. Meanwhile, Lulzury's getting his queen out. Oh man, he's going to keep doing this. I always want to see speed. I think any build ever should always get metabolic boost. Just do it. Just spend your first 100 gas on it and do it. I think he's instead going to get a... Ooh, look at that. And there's the pylon up. I think he's instead going to get a Roach Horn again and skip the metabolic boost. But just please, just get the metabolic boost. It's so worth it. You just never know when you're going to need it. Day 9, and I'm a big Day 9 fan, always talks about the fact that, getting this research upgrade is a lot like getting base defense. I don't know if he said it exactly that way, but his point is that getting an upgrade, even if you don't use it, is like investing in static base defense or something like that. Because you're saying that if he happens to attack me and I need to get emergencies lings out, they'll be already upgraded and ready to go. And even if I don't build a lot of lings, having this is just like an insurance policy. And since it's so available early on, it's a great research upgrade to get. There's not a lot of upgrades that I'd suggest doing that for. I wouldn't suggest getting, roach speed if you're not building roaches or anything else like that. But definitely get this. Consider that a static base defense option. Spend $100 on that instead of on spine crawlers and go with it. So, expansion going up for Lulzury and Vequeth in pretty much the same position we saw last time. Triple gate, quadruple gate. Okay, so he's got a 4-gate push. He's got a tiny bit of a proxy pylon here. This is a great place because no scout will ever see that. And he's setting himself up for a good push on the expo, which means that we really need to see Lulzury first off decide if he's going to be getting the second gas and start putting guys on that gas, or decide if he's going to be getting roaches. But he can't do either. If he's trying to rush for mutas, he's going to get really owned, I think. I I'd be very nervous about that, especially since he's not getting enough gas to justify that anyways. But I hate seeing unupgraded Lings like that. They're just so much less effective. I'm sure many of you are aware of this, but getting the metabolic boost on Lings is like having a damage upgrade too, because they can circle around units faster. And this rally point needs to be set. I'm just throwing spitballs though. We'll get back into the action here. We've got Stalkers coming. Shield guy, Zealot, Stalker, and look at that. This is very smart. He's walled himself off for counterattack. He's got the remote pylons up so he can keep moving. Looks pretty good. I gotta say, Vequeth is looking in a good position here. There we go. Alright, so Lulzury finally got the speed upgrades up. What are we doing at tier 2? Vomiting Larva, and we've got the Spire going up here. So I don't know how I feel about this Spire. He's just not going to have the gas to support it. Really needs to. I would instantly make double extractors if I was going to be going this hard for mutas, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Take a moment here to quench my thirst with my favorite beverage of all time, Cherry Coke Zero with key lime juice. It's my ambrosia. So, spine crawlers are going up. Too late for a 4-gate push, and big, strong 4-gate push coming up. Here we go. Zerglings really overeager, going to get destroyed by this combination of shields and zealots and stalkers. He just doesn't have the units at this point to take this. I think this is going to be just a classic 4-gate push win, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yep, and there's the good game.